me kill this. And we're going to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, the show that brings to you the latest and greatest and odd and crazy news from all over the planet. We bring you the news as if there was a planet that was dying, and the only hope for that planet was to send its news into a rocket all the way to Earth to be its savior. Well, we are Ma and Pa News, and we picked up the news, and we raised it to be a good child, and to help others, and to be friends. And then we send it out into the world to be nurtured and grown, and then it returns to us through the internet so we can regurgitate it to the people. I feel like I just made that into us eating a baby from space. I feel like I went in a circle, and then like the regurgitation part made it the baby eating part.
Did you see the little news funny where it's got if Ma and Pa Kent were patriots in quotations, they're like, we gotta send this illegal alien back.
See, Ma and Pa Kent, you know what? People like to apply like political stuff to your comic book characters, but I don't think that's necessary. I think Ma and Pa Kent loved all people. Hence the need for, Superman's want to love all the people, including the evil ones.
If Superman would have fallen in Russia, there's a comic for that.
They wrote a book about it.
It was good.
It was really good.
Batman, Comrade Batman with the like fuzzy bat hat.
Comrade awesome. Batman with his Russian hat. Batman. What do you call those? A papakushka?
Daddy has one.
A babushka? No, a babushka is an old Russian lady. I think it's grandma in Russian. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of words in Russian.
Where's Kate when you need her?
I will tell you one thing about Russian. They know how to review automobiles. Because I was watching a Russian review the CR-V from Honda and the other SUV that exists. He was doing that, and it was really good. I mean, he was Russian, so he was dubbed over himself, but his deadpan reading of the English version was incredible. This car is big as cigarette box. And I was like, what? Okay.
Cigarette box?
Yeah, cigarette box.
Cigarette
bigger than a box of cigarettes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. We are very happy to have you. Crowded chat room. Everybody make sure that you leave room for your friends to breathe. When you stand, put your arms outstretched all the way to make sure that you can breathe.
I win!
I'm invincible. The Russian jokes continue.
Yes.
So stretch out. Make sure you're comfortable. I want everybody to be comfortable. You and audio listeners land. You guys are special. You get to just be in your cars or in your office or wherever.
You should watch in the Utah.
In the Utah?
In the Clip Club.
If you guys don't listen to some of the Frog Pants shows, you should. Frogpants.com. I think is what it is. They're fantastic. Wonderful for when you're doing stuff and you're bored. Welcome, Pompoose. To the chat room. But anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. I have a story.
Okay.
I got a good story. I got a good story about how this is a first-time home boner. Not what I wanted to say. First-time home owner.
Wow. Wow. That took a minute. It took a minute. Yeah. First-time home boner.
First-time home boner. I made a mistake.
I mean, I guess if you're going to be the first-time home owner, it might result in a first-time home boner.
I'm just so excited to be in my house. Especially if you're married, kids. No, but so I made a first-time homeowner mistake. They make this deal when you're buying a house. You set up like your payment, and your payment includes real estate taxes. Well, I got a tax bill yesterday from Apex, where I live. And I was all excited. I was like, oh, well, I'm not excited. Nobody wants their bill. I mean, let's be serious. But it was a sum of money, and I thought, I probably should pay this now so I don't think about it. I don't forget. I don't put it on my desk and then forget all about it. So I do the thing I never do, which is pay that thing now. I did it. I was like, I'm done paid my taxes.
He was so grown up.
I was like, I did the best. And like 20 minutes later, Stephanie comes home, and I said, I paid our taxes. I got the bill, so I went ahead and knocked it out. She said, don't we pay that in our monthly house payment? Isn't that part of our escrow? And I said, oh, that's a possibility. So I go look at the bank account. Sure enough, if you get a tax bill, do not pay it. Just keep it for your records. And I thought, what the crap is that?
It was a chat room.
You can't do that.
It was a chat room.
You can't just... Ashley showed too much shoulder just then.
Steven seen me in a bathing suit.
It wasn't pleasant. I didn't want to. I mean, you're nice looking. Where do you go with this? How do you dig yourself out of a hole like that?
Who wants to see your sibling half naked?
Not me.
I wore
Nobody.
shorts because I was in the company of men.
You don't want to. You want to bring. So yeah, Pompous. I called today. I talked to a sweet person. So I'm stressing out about it last night because I was sitting there thinking the city will never give me my money back. That's impossible.
Impossible.
Not city, county, whatever. I called and I got the nicest lady on the phone. I was expecting DMV level customer service because anytime you call a government agency for help, it doesn't end up good. You know, you expect the, hi, you've called the Department of Revenue.
Go kill yourself in the face with a fork.
Die, I'm eating a sandwich. You're interrupting my breakfast. So I went ahead and I called them, and she was wonderful. She was like, this is customer service. How can I help you? And I said, I am a dummy, and I went ahead and paid my taxes instead of letting my escrow account pay it. And she said, oh, no. Like you're saying.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know. So I paid it online and said, is there any way we can stop that transaction before it goes through? And she said, no, I'm so sorry. We can't stop it. And I told her, I said, well, is there anything that can be done that I might be able to work around this? She said, well, let me figure it out. Give me a few minutes. And she put me on hold for a couple seconds and came back. And she said, all I need is proof of your escrow account that you've been paying into and your account number, and we'll get it fixed up. And I was like, you're kidding me. Really? And I said, thank you so much. And she said, well, thank you for being such an eager taxpayer.
I told Steven, I'm like, they're just going to think you're the best patriot ever.
I thought I was wonderful. And so she sent me an email. She said, I'll get a refund in about 2 weeks. So it's going to go through, and then they'll have to send it back. Unfortunately, the sum of money that I gave them is going to be out of my pocket for 2 weeks on its way back.
You should charge some interest because that's what the government does to you.
There's two ways I could have gone. I could have called them, or I could have called my bank and said, don't pay them.
Right.
But I feel like if I would have called my bank and told them don't pay them. No, Tony, this is not a real estate podcast. This is a life lessons being brought to you by me so you don't make the same mistakes. Don't pay something you're already paying. That's stupid. Don't do it. That's all I had, really. But I just wanted to give a shout out to the Wake County Revenue Department that
congratulations on not sucking.
Yeah, Miss Lorna deserves a gold star of customer service. And I sent her an email. I told her that was wonderful.
Aw.
Yeah, I said thank you so much for being fantastic on the phone. It was the best experience ever. And she said thank you.
Dear government, thank you for not sucking.
It's always too quiet when I play it. I just want to hit you with it, and it doesn't work. Anyway, that's the important news I have. I have several other stories, but we can wait. How was your week?
My week was good.
Because you were gone.
I was gone!
You weren't even here at all.
It was so nice not to have to go to work.
Yeah, wasn't it? I
So
think I'm going
nice.
to take Thursday off. I don't know or Thursday and Friday or multiple days of the week.
I think that would be good.
I think I might take tomorrow. I might be sick the rest of the week.
I think that would be good.
That's
We're
not
down
true.
a person. So, like, when we're down a person, everything explodes because I'm not able to do what I typically do,
Which is everything?
which is everything. And I'm just like, you... Who is Witch Nipple?
I don't know. Surely that's, I don't know, but I like them. I mean, I don't like them because they want you to do that thing again that you wanted to do. Chat room, you are distracting.
Oh, yeah. And so I'm like, you guys survived forever without me. And it wasn't, that's just how you did it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it was hectic, but
They've gotten used to you.
yeah. And I'm like, oh. So, like, I'm trying to take on more responsibility just so I'm not super bored.
Yeah. And it's good.
Yes. But I'm like, mwah.
But then they're sitting there like, Ashley knows how to do those things.
Yeah, they still don't have it up that I'm leaving for Dragon Con. And I'm like, guys, I don't care if you have it up or not. I'm gone.
DragonCon time is going to be the best. We are in countdown mode. Holy crap. Countdown mode for DragonCon. I don't have a theme for that. Let's just do this one. Here. DragonCon time. We're going at the end of August. Labor Day weekend. La 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 la.
I don't like that one at all.
That's all I had.
I don't like that one.
That's all I had.
I find it hard to believe that all the noises on the internet. No, I really don't like that one.
This is my favorite. I don't know why you're hating.
I'm still trying to figure out who Wish Nipple is.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions.
Okay, I'm done now. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart's gonna be there.
I'm
Captain
gonna
Picard.
throw myself at him.
Captain Picard. He once played Captain Ahab as well. He is a captain of captains.
Oh, Captain, white Captain.
Yep.
All feel full.
Number 2's gonna be there.
All ship is.
I think Riker's there, right?
The prize we sought is won.
The Prime Directive.
Oh, so Steven has. Remember last week I was talking about Steven's bald friends. Remember?
I think
you were there.
If they could audibly answer back, they would say yes.
Yes, Ashley!
Do you guys remember when we did the thing? Because I do. I remember. It was great.
Yes. So some of Steven's bald friends go to church with us, or we go to the church with them because I guess they've been there longer. So after church, I turn around and there's 2 bald men behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, it's the bald people. And apparently it was only one of the Origibalds. And then it was a third extra bald.
Yeah.
And I thought I thought the third extra bald was the second Origibald. But it was Origibald 1, third extra bald, and Origibald 2 came out later.
This is the name of my fleet of boats, by the way. The Origibald, the Origibald 2, and New Bald, or whatever the crap you said. that is... I have a fleet of boats out in Jordan Lake, and I like to drive them.
Origibald.
That's their names.
It was incredibly disconcerting because I'm like, oh, and they're like, we all dressed different, we all look different. Now one has glasses, and I'm like, nope, they're all the same freaking person. I just remember the one had a Punisher shirt on, and the one had a pink shirt on, and the one had glasses on.
Yes, and that is how you'll recognize them from now on. That is the uniform.
It's gonna be Punisher pink and glasses, but I don't remember their names.
That's the uniform.
And if they ever wear a different outfit than what I saw them in last time, I won't remember them.
They won't remember the faces. We're going to hang out with them tomorrow. We're going to watch Snowpiercer. I'm so pumped.
That was such a good movie.
I'm so pumped. I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been thinking about the visuals. the visuals. I've been thinking about, like, Captain America
things?
doing all the things. Yeah, it's like a gorgeous movie. Like, in that weird, like Prometheus gorgeous, you know? Like, where there's just stuff going on everywhere. Yo.
Did you make yourself louder in my ears?
Probably not. Maybe. Did I?
Yes.
Well, here, we're going to turn you down. How about that? Better? Better 1, better 2.
Yes. Wait, that's a little too low.
Dag nabbit smash.
Well, you went like a quarter of a turn. That's better.
I was
That's
playing
good.
with all the buttons.
Don't play with the buttons.
Sorry. I think I turned the main mix up.
Weapon insta-quit.
Well, dang. Screw you guys. He's probably trying to be Weapon X. Yeah, so anyway. Good story. Good game. I think we're done now.
Said.
Let's just do a factoid of the week.
We could do
this
that.
is why we don't know how to promote ourselves, and we've never
Oh,
done it.
dude, it totally turned into Weapon X.
See, I told you.
Wow, you're good.
Yeah, I am that good. Hey, this ain't my first rodeo or nothing. You know what I mean? Factoid of the week. Have more fun with that every week.
I know.
Isn't that great?
I get excited.
Isn't that cute? Naked. Wait. Factoid. That is not the factoid. That is not the spot. In 1935, Australia, fishermen. Wait.
What?
How do you read this? Well, it's written like 1935 as the town. Like 1935. I'm going to read this like I believe it should be read. Okay, are you ready?
Okay, go.
In 1935 Australia, Fishman captured a 3.5 meter tiger shark. It vomited up another smaller shark, which vomited up a human arm. The arm was used to solve a murder. Fishman be solving murders in 1935 Australia.
Fishman be solving murder.
Fishman be solving them murders.
Crackers.
Watch out now. Fishman be coming right up into your murders.
They be climbing up your windows and solving murders, so hide your kids and hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Just not under the floorboards because Fishman will find them.
I think I jacked up something over here. There we
Am
go.
I too loud?
No, you're fine. I don't know what I
do this
did.
thing where I rock and then I get closer and farther away, closer and farther.
There's things that can fix it. It's okay. It'll all come out in the wash. It'll be good. As long as everybody cares. What's Fishman's power? Fishman! Able to breathe underwater.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Dude, breathing
Fertilize
underwater is
eggs.
phenomenal and WoW. Like, I love being able to breathe underwater because dying underwater sucks.
Fishman. I love where you took that. It's just, I like breathing underwater in video games.
No, because the only time I ever think of breathing underwater, it's WoW, and I'm just like, only the warlocks can give you that 10-minute buff, and that's the only thing they're good for. But it's good when you get near the water and
when
you
I
have
used to
kill
play that
monkeys.
game, when I used to play that game, that's what I would do. We'd be in a raid, right, or in a group to go through a dungeon, and everyone would buff each other with something. So I would throw water breathing on everybody, and that was and everybody. What are you doing? There's no water in this. I don't care. That's all I can do, and that is what I'm doing. I can support you also.
Yeah, I have one buff that and if there's another mage in the group and they buff over my buff, I rebuff. It's the same buff. I just want it to be mine.
Buff, buffity buff. Buff, buff, pants.
Is that a bang, bang, bangity, bangity?
Buffity buff. The thing, you know what I hate? Hold on.
You know what I hate?
I got it. It's coming.
I'm as mad as hell.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I really hate it when people start using acronyms and slang like this been used for their entire lives all the time.
Like pajamas?
Anytime. Like biscuits in WoW. When somebody says something like, toss me the biscuit. Somebody make a biscuit. And you're just sitting there, what is a biscuit? What are you talking about? Make me the biscuit, and you haven't played in 4 years, so you're sitting there going, what the devil are they talking about? And it's like, cast biscuit making machine magic. What is it called?
I don't know. It's a mage
It's like
biscuit.
a life stone or some BS. Like,
Well,
toss me the
no,
biscuit.
it's a lot cookie.
Oh, the cookie.
But it's
Excuse
a lot
me.
cookie.
The cookie. Put the cookie on him.
It's a mage biscuit. That used to be huge, but nobody gives a crap about a mage biscuit anymore.
What do you get? You have
A lot
confused
cookie.
everyone. It's not called a cookie by the game people, though. It's called a cookie by the population.
You know, I honestly have no idea what the actual a health stone.
Yeah, nobody knows
Health
what
stone.
the devil.
It's a health stone.
Stop
it's a
making
lot
up
cookie.
words and using them to people that don't know. Maybe I'm an old man. Maybe I just don't get it anymore. I'm just out of touch. Put the biscuit on the thing. And, okay, I did the biscuit. What's a biscuit? Stop it. Stop making up words for things that don't make
works.
sense. It's like I had a buddy one time, and he read a paragraph on the internet. And I know that he did not know for certain how to use this word, but he ran around using it all the time.
What was it?
So it was a networking troubleshooting thing. So there's some condition that your network can get into, and it's called TCP no Reno, or new Reno. And he read it, and I know that he didn't really. I mean, he just went around telling everybody that the problem was TCP new Reno and was explaining it like he'd known it for 10 years. And I'm like, maybe that is what people do.
People
maybe
don't
that's
want to
what-
look stupid.
Maybe that's what people who are really confident in their skills and abilities do. They just learn something in 5 minutes and then go tell it to everybody like they've known it forever. I approach things in a
people
different
that
way.
do that are stupid.
I'm like, I don't really know, but it might be this thing. I do not do that. You do that.
I do that.
You do that. I don't do that because
I'm like,
not
I read
sure.
an article that said, therefore,
I read an article that said if you put coconut water up your anus.
50% of my conversations start with, I read an article.
I read an article all the time. All the time.
I read a lot. I'm smart. Bow to my.
Yeah, but the
smartness.
thing is, I mean, smart people back in the 1700s were bleeding people out of their head. They were smart, you know? They were doctors. They were
What does it
bleeding
mean
people.
they were smart?
Means that they thought they were. You're only as smart as the times you're living in. Whoa. Let that one
was-
sink in. That was good. That was good. You're only as good as the times you're living in. I mean,
Dang.
That is what you call a glory hole.
Yeah, it is.
Steven likes glory holes.
Not...
I never understood glory holes when I was little. I just remember like every horror movie had a bathroom with a possible glory hole scene.
Do they have that? The
Yeah.
first time I saw one of those was in Scary Movie.
Dude, those were so bad.
I saw that with my mom.
What?
Yeah. Well, it was
Lucretia.
supposed to be a funny movie. Like, we didn't look up anything. Like, the one movie I remember my mom actually looking at the reviews for, or looking at the newspaper and trying to see whether it was something I should watch, was Tommy Boy. 1992 or whatever that came out.
Tommy Boy.
And I said, Tommy Boy looks funny. And she looked at it and she was like, sexual content, blah, blah, blah. I don't think so, Steven. That's like the only movie. The only one. But she let me go see Varsity Blues when I was 12. You know, I got an education from the whipped cream bikini thing. And like all these things.
I
You
don't
just go
remember
see.
any of those.
The whipped cream bikini thing?
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
I don't think I watched that movie. Varsity Blues, is that a football movie?
It was MTV. It was like when MTV was first kicking up their movie division and they started making movies. And it had James Vanderbeek in it. And
I know who that is.
dude named Billy Bob. No, his name wasn't really
Thornton?
Billy Bob.
Well, was he the heavy dude?
Yeah, heavy dude.
I remember that. I don't remember the thing though.
And there
but
was
I
like a
remember
strip
that.
club. And no, you know what else grinds my gears? I swear we're going to get to news eventually.
No, we're not.
Movies where all the kids are in high school, but they're all 30, and no one has parents. No one has parents.
They don't.
And the only kids with parents are the ones that are that have a drunken father that's abusive.
Abusive, yeah.
No one has a parent. That's why I think what was so refreshing about Easy A, the movie that came out a couple years ago, like she had parents that talked to her and did things like they existed. Movies in the late '90s that had kids in it there were no parents ever. It was
And
just-
Mean Girls. Everybody had parents in that.
yeah, they did, but they were,
no,
they
everybody
were
is
awful.
incredibly wealthy and they're
Yeah.
allowed to do whatever the hell they want.
Do whatever they want.
Or-
Affluent.
Their parents are incredibly addicted to something and they're allowed to do whatever they want.
Right. It's either the parent is useless and they do whatever they want, or the parent does so much and is so wealthy that they don't care what their kids do.
Yeah.
Gosh. I hope I'm not useless, and I hope I don't make so much that I don't care.
You hope you don't helicopter.
Helicopters. That's bad news. I was listening to Therapy Thursday. Therapy Thursday? No, the Therapy Show. And they were talking about how it's good to let your kids experience life. Like, just if they're going to do something, like this lady didn't childproof her house at all or anything.
I'm not childproofing my
Like-
house. I'm not making it difficult to get into a cabinet because my kid's retarded.
You know, I mean, I'm kind of a fan of childproof things on like poison because they don't know not to drink that. Like they don't have the capacity to know that that's
Smack
bad.
them upside the head every time they open that cabinet, and I guarantee they will stop opening the
You
cabinet.
smack a child in his baby soft head.
It bounces back. That's why their heads are soft. They
No.
Jeff, since his sisters moved into her mom's house, they've got all that stuff. The only thing she gets into, and she can crawl. She's fully like mobile.
Jeff's sister?
Yeah, Jeff's half sister. His
She's
other
a
sister.
toddler?
No, she has a baby.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was like, Jeff's sister can't get into anything.
You're right. No, I'm
going
sorry.
on?
His niece. How about that? Jeff's niece. She's not even a year old, but she can crawl and all that good stuff. And they haven't baby proofed anything. And she's the worst I've ever seen her do is get into the dog bowls. Like, and I think
seems
it's
safe.
her. I think it's her because every time I walk in, like they're pulled off the carpet and one is flipped upside down. So the dogs may be doing it, but I just thought, well, maybe that's the baby.
Dogs are likely to do those kinds of things.
Yeah,
My cat does those kinds of things.
your cat.
My cat is
I left your cat out
dumber
all
than dirt.
night.
Yeah, we locked her out. We said,
Yes.
whatever. So I went back downstairs to try and find her, and I opened it up. You're giving them ammunition.
Don't lock the cabinet. Beat the kid.
There's another. That's another one of those Andy Griffith memes. You punched your neighbor in the face? Good.
Yeah.
This is. I would like. You know, I think I want to do, and I say things because I say them, but I don't really ever complete them. But take every 10 episodes, do a highlight reel of the controversial, awful things
That would be
we have said.
that would be hours of stuff
That'd
to
be
filter
so
through.
hard. Yeah.
I mean, it would just have to be somebody would have to listen to it, and then right after that episode, find it and clip it out for us.
Click,
Yeah.
Timestamp is.
Yeah.
You know, pick
yeah,
through it.
exactly. Who wants to waste 30 minutes of every week?
Digging through our garbage.
Well, no, don't do that because I'm going to run for office one day and they're just going to play it at my inauguration and be like, why did we vote for this? I'm sorry, what?
No, nothing.
What was he doing?
I was just trying to
What was
gather
he
up
doing?
some dirt on you.
What did he say?
If you're going to run for office one day, we probably shouldn't talk like
Oh,
we do on the show.
see, this way, all of...
That's, if you reach back, you could find the original tapes that Bill Clinton used when he was talking into it, and he said, "I'm going to be for president one day."
Look,
We've
like
all
I'm
got
just
those.
putting it out there so they don't have to dig. Like this is, they're still going to vote for me because I'm awesome.
They don't vote for. They only vote for scumbags because scumbags are really good at hiding all of their stuff.
Or you can have the person that just puts it all out there and says, "Look, the
And then they
status
go-
quo sucks. There's a picture of my boobs if you vote for me."
Then there's the
Vote.
24-hour news cycle that goes, "She said, beat your kids."
And black people like watermelon, and Chinese women can't drive, and
White people.
crackers. Crackers like cheese.
We're so ridiculous.
Just replay the whole show.
Basically. Let's do some world news. Let's get into this. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
I'm
Holy
ready.
crap, yeah.
I blew your ears out again.
I don't think I like Steven.
Naked Jack in the Box. That could be read two ways.
There's
If
a
you,
picture, and it's really... Okay, so, the shirt, no pants is okay for a chick.
Yeah.
And, but the naked with
Whoa, look at
running
that dude.
shoes, I just don't think is a good look for a chick.
Shoes and socks, but naked.
Yeah, shoes.
Oh, she's a woman.
Naked shoes.
Naked.
Naked with
Naked
shoes.
with socks is bad.
Yeah.
Naked, anything. Shirt,
Jeff
no
wears
pants.
his socks. Like, he always wears his socks. Like, take your socks off.
Your socks have to come off.
That's just so weird. And they're like dark socks.
Your socks definitely have.
No, socks need to be off.
Yeah, socks are not okay. Because then it's just weird. Just stop it. Just stop it with your socks. Police were left standing after stopping a car in a routine check, and a naked woman jumped out and ran off down the road. Two traffic officers were completely dumbfounded and stared at two traffic officers stopped the car in Ufa, a city in southwestern Russia, as part of a routine documents check. As one officer walked to talk to the driver, the passenger door opened and a young woman wearing only shoes and socks leapt out and ran off into oncoming traffic. Unable to follow as cars veered left and right, the police officers could only stand and watch in amazement as she then crossed over to the other side of the road and carried on down the busy street. The woman, later identified as Yulia Vorakova, 24, was eventually caught by police and taken to hospital. Taken to hospital. Europeans are so strict. Like, when are you going to university? I was in hospital. It's like a state. It's not a place.
In Utah, in Clip Clop.
In the Utah, in the Snowbird, in the Clip Clop. It's not, when you refer to university and hospital, they aren't places. That is a state of being. I am in hospital. I am in university. I am going to university. It's like taken to the hospital. Anyway, that was I didn't know what those words were when I was singing that song.
What is it?
For thee I sing.
And yeah,
something.
yeah. I just made the noises that went with it.
Yeah, you did. But it sounded good. Something liberty. Wow, we're good Americans. There are people who have been nationalized in America that know more about America than we do.
They have to. Like, if you can't sing that song, then you're not an American.
It's like, no American can sing that song. Anyway, this woman was eventually caught by police and taken to hospital to undergo drugs and alcohol tests. She also had slight bruising after apparently being hit by one of the cars, although it was not going fast at the time. Good thing, because if it had been going fast, she would have no legs. The car's driver was questioned, but eventually released without charge after police decided they were not sure exactly what to charge him with over the incident. He declined to say why the woman was naked.
Right?
Now, the detectives in Fishers, Indiana...
Like, if she's
May
gonna
know.
be like, she's running. Why would she ever? I don't know. That whole thing is weird.
I don't know why she would be doing that. Why she would have her shoes and socks on.
Yeah.
Or maybe they saw that they were pulling up to a police checkpoint.
She was gonna streak or
and she's
something.
like, get out of here. Give me at least my shoes and my socks. And boom, jets.
I don't know.
I mean, I would have at least put on some underwear.
I feel like maybe she was gonna streak. Mm-hmm. And then she decided to preemptive streak.
They do that in Europe.
To
Streak
streak
a lot. Yeah.
I don't feel like it's a thing that you can't streak.
They are
Drop.
Streaking is not really an issue there because naked isn't really an issue.
I like to be naked.
They seem to take issue more with you blowing someone's head off on television than a naked boob. Where we are like, blowing heads up is great. This is America. And then a boob. Hide your kids, hide your wife. A boob was on TV.
Yeah.
You know?
There's so much. Steven and I were talking. Okay, so 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, dear God.
Hold on, I got to play the Hollywood music if we're going to talk about a movie.
There is now a trailer for 50 Shades of Grey.
There is. I've seen it. I'm
And
disappointed there wasn't enough naked people in it.
It's just, I read the book. I stopped with the first one. I think it's 50 Shades of Grey, and then it's like 120 Shades of Orange, and then 60
what are the
Shades
different
of Blue
books?
Balls. I don't know.
60 Shades of Blue Balls. That's after she broke up with him. Like, in the middle. She's like, never mind. I'm going home. This is weird.
You didn't hit me hard enough.
He's like, but I was already. Sorry. 50
It's
Shades.
not. Like, the first 10 pages, like, I think she's doing an article for a newspaper on this, like, super rich dude. She walks into his office. I'm like, okay, I can get in this. This is well written. Like, it's
Look
it's
at all
cute.
these other halfway porno stories.
Yeah. And then it just, like, I honestly believe that woman got on Wikipedia and typed in bondage and then just was like, okay, well,
I have done my research.
this super rich man is going to have a dungeon, which is fine. You can have a dungeon. But then it was like the clip. It was just awful. Like, it was just so bad. It's so bad. And then the movie, it's just porn. Go rent a porn. The plot is not going to be any better. You'll get it for cheaper. You don't have to subject yourself to getting, like, hit over the head with a Bible while walking into the theater to watch your porn.
Don't. So H&H does not condone the renting and watching of porn. It's probably not.
50 Shades of Jeff Grey.
You probably shouldn't. But, I mean, to each his own, I guess.
It's literally porn. You can get it. You can watch it on the internet.
You
If you go watch 50 Shades, it is not a romantic movie. It is not. And honest to God, if you think that's a romantic movie, have yourself checked into someplace because you're an idiot.
That is truth.
Just watch the porn because that is all you're after.
Yeah,
and because the guy is not attractive. Like, from the neck down, he's pretty. He's got some abs. Okay, his head looks like a smashed, like, pumpkin that's halfway rotted.
He looks like that. He looks like a mix between the guy who played General Zod in Man of Steel and the bad guy from Ghost. And you're like, what's a ghost? And I'm the Ghost with Patrick Swayze, you know, Unchained Melody.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's the curly haired dude who's like, I'm going to get you. And he gets stabbed with a window pane. Yeah. Looks like that
Steven
guy.
remembers these things. But no, it's awful. And then she is just, I mean, she's basically like,
I don't love myself, but if you spank me, then everything is better.
Then I love myself now.
yeah, I'm like, that is not, it's just, it's so wrong. Like, you turned this thing that gives people sexual gratification in a mostly healthy manner, it's just a little different than the norm, into this, like, psychiatric mind cuff.
We play that one backwards to sound different.
It's just so bad. I'm like, you're encouraging people to get the beat out of them because they don't feel good about themselves.
It's bad. In other words, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades believes that you shouldn't bother giving your money to these people. By the way, though, I will say that they made the covers of fantasy novels, not fantasy novels like you're thinking, like love novels, love fantasy,
Twilight.
way more acceptable. There's no longer the 80s mullet hair
It's
man.
just handcuffs and like a
holding the
mask.
chick.
No.
It's just a tie. Oh, look at this.
Yeah,
deck of
really
cards.
like a kind of monochromatic with a pop.
Yeah, they'll all do that now.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
I think Twilight was because they had the apple.
The Apple thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's this about?
I was
had
like, that's
nothing
an
to do with
interesting
Netflix.
cover. And then I read it and I'm like, bleh.
You're like, hold on, let me go vomit real quick. But for some reason, subject myself to the last 3 books.
Well, if I'm going to make fun of something, I want to be able to have given it its fair due. I did.
I appreciate that.
I did.
50 Shades of Snape.
It was shite.
50 Shades of Grey Poupon. That's actually a book out here.
50 Shades of you should probably just watch German porn.
Yeah. Why German?
Because they poop on each other. I said poop and Steven laughed.
You said they... I don't know why that's so...
I don't know why he's laughing, but it tickles me that he's thinking...
What you want? Why German? Because they poop on each other. Okay, I'm better now.
They do!
That's fine. I don't...
It's German poopy porn.
Whatever. Nobody needs to do that.
Scheiße porn. Scheiße porn.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know what that means.
Scheiße.
Okay, can we do the next thing now?
Yeah, we could do
Small
that.
town news. Scat is also, it may be a slang for poop, but it's also that thing where you're like,
What Steven
You know what I mean?
Tyler does on a lot of his records.
yeah, like Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong could scat, he'd be like,
I don't have lyrics, so I'm going to hum.
basically,
crap.
yeah. It's a hum kind of thing.
3 naked burglars. 3 naked burglars. See how they run. Watch their dongs flap.
Woo!
3 nude thieves, or 3 naked burglars, if you're really cool, have been captured on camera stealing burgers from a Florida eatery. So the naked burglars were stealing burgers.
Hamburglers.
They were naked burglaring the burglars.
They're
were
hamburger.
burgle burgers.
They are jacked.
They're naked. Yeah,
Look at that.
I mean, it's pretty naked.
Hold on, I'll get you guys a picture in a second.
Yeah, because the chat room is all men, and they definitely want to see.
No, no, it's not like you think it is. It's nothing like you think it is.
Police said the unclad beef bandits. That was really funny.
Beefy bandits.
Got away with some 60 hamburgers from Doc's Beach House in Bonita Beach. Security cameras captured the thieves, 2 completely naked and a third wearing only his skivvies, as they ransacked the restaurant's kitchen.
That guy actually looks demon possessed.
Because
based
the
on this picture.
reflecting of the eyeballs.
Yeah.
His hair is whack.
He looks like Patrick Swayze.
Oh, queer Webby?
Queer
Webbies? Okay, I'm sorry. I did not.
Oh, well, let me put it back up there then.
We have boobles, so we must stick together.
Boobles.
Boobles. Police released the footage in an attempt to track down the suspects, who they described as being in their late teens or early 20s. Crap, I'm probably hooting at child pornography. That's great. Put up child porn on the internet.
Oh, my
Good
bad.
job, police. Not you.
Oh.
It's not you. It's the police.
The police be causing all
Police.
kinds of problems.
Chase. The men also took bacon and peppers from the eatery's coolers, but never attempted to steal cash. They didn't want the cash money. They wanted peppers
They
and the
wanted
beef.
food.
The thieves
Yeah.
also left a trail of red peppers on the beach. I don't understand any of this.
I don't know why.
Doc's waitress, Nancy Sanseveri,
It's close enough.
whatever, dubbed the trio Dumb, Dumb, and Dumbest.
Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest.
Oh, jeez.
Like the Berenstein Bears.
Dumb, Dumber, and Dumb, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
Small.
Bangert said the restaurant had been robbed of cash in the past, but he's never seen anything like this in the eatery's 27-year history. When I saw the security footage, I said, how is this guy not wearing any clothes? Then I said, wait, it's not just one. There's 3 naked. That's what makes this funny.
Quick to the Burgermobile. There are 3 naked men robbing my burglar store. Burger store.
Burgling my burgers.
Burgling burgers.
Burgling burgers. Great burgling burglars.
The important question here is not how is this guy not wearing any clothes, but why. The how is easily explained by saying he has removed them. But why?
I'm assuming it's near the
a lot more
beach and he
challenging.
just like lost his...
Yeah, they just thought, maybe they were high or drunk or something. I mean, people don't do that, I don't think. People just wander around. There's a lot of naked on
Naked
this.
burgle?
There's a lot of naked in this episode,
Naked
by the way.
burgle, yeah.
There's a lot going on here. Dr. Manhattan.
I'm really excited about the next one.
The next story.
Yes.
I got a thing.
Yes.
I don't think I need to talk about. No, I don't need to talk about either of these things. What I
What
do need
thing?
to talk about.
Your haircut? Did you
No.
tell people about your haircut?
They can see. I got a haircut.
Steven's hair is shorter than I've ever seen it. Like he stepped out of his car and he has sunnies on, and I'm like, you look like you're gonna mess somebody up.
They just kept going. Like it just. I said a 4 on the sides and the back, and then faded in with scissors on top. She says okay. And then it's like she just kept making it shorter and shorter and shorter. And I'm sitting there not really realizing what's happened because I kind of space out when I get a haircut. Just kind of sit there and I just watch, you know. And then before you know it, I got no hair. That's the best thing I've ever seen. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt my story, but I actually started laughing and I'm distracted by the chat room.
Sorry.
It's a masterpiece.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for the memes, everybody. Keep sending them. Yes, this is fantastic. See, if only my hair looked like that. It looked like that before I got a haircut. I look like my cousin Bill now. Like my cousin Bill, we could basically stand and look at each other like it was a mirror. He could nearly run into me, and I'd be like, "Whoa, whoa," and he would think he was looking at himself. It's ridiculous.
Would he really? I mean, was he slow?
No, he's not slow.
Okay.
He's very smart. He just had a baby, by the way. Congratulations, cousin Bill.
Was it a boy?
No, it's a girl.
Oh, had a baby. It's a girl.
Had a baby, it's a girl. It's exciting news for him.
Had a
Very, very excited. And I have exciting news for everyone. I have exciting news for 2 people in the chat room. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hold on. Here you go. Horseshoes and Hand Grenades would like to celebrate Had a Baby, It's a Boy's birthday.
Yay! Happy 1-day-old birthday! Except plus however old you are.
So we're very happy that he has a birthday, and Bubsy, or Bubsy Job, or Bubsy Lou, or whatever Eric wants to call
KJ's mama.
his beautiful wife.
No, that's his mom.
His mom?
Her mom.
Her
KJ's
mom?
mom. Yeah.
Why do you say
KJ is a year
I
cancer
can't get
free.
this right, but
Yeah.
what I want to say is, she's cancer free.
For a year.
Okay.
Yeah, she just hit that, and then her mother just finished her chemo.
Yay! I was so excited to do that right. And then I'm like, I don't know who anybody is. I just read Facebook.
So yes, congratulations on no more chemo. I bet that is awesome, and congratulations on popping out of your mom's vagina and
Yeah.
living.
Congrats. No, that was the thing that confused me, I think, because the year cancer-free and that other part came up at the same time.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
I was
because
like,
it's
I
really
was
close
sitting
in
there
the
like,
date.
wait, what? So congratulations to Eric's mother-in-law for being done with the chemo.
Yes.
That's exciting. That's great news. So happy birthdays and happy new birthdays or new freedoms for those wonderful people
Yes.
that we care about.
Yes.
Good news, everyone.
Yes.
Sorry, I flubbed that one up on you, Eric. I tried real hard.
Yes.
Okay, so I got a thing. Here we go. News Bear Left Untold. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. News Bear Left Untold. Vagina survivors. That's awesome. Butt smuggling fart puncher. This is great. I remember reading this yesterday and I couldn't stop laughing about this. Indiana's Vanderburgh County Jail welcomed Terrence J. Lewis, a 32-year-old man who was wanted for attempted murder. Things quickly turned butt farting. First, there was the entrance. Officers noticed a foreign object protruding from the anus area during a routine strip search after Lewis turned himself in Friday afternoon.
In the anus
When
area.
they asked about it, he quickly pulled something out of his butt and stuffed it into his mouth. Hold on. There are things.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Why would you do that?
That
Why
must
would
have been
you-
some really,
Why would you remove anything from your butt and put it into your mouth?
It's just like, why would that be your first thought?
This is
Like,
the face
take
of
it out.
genius.
What? He like human centipedeed himself
Blah. Like he wanted to swallow it down. Let's get this done with. So that's the, ladies and gentlemen, that is the face of genius right there. Real men of genius. But real men of genius, pull that stuff out of your butt. Put it in your mouth. This is so gross. So the foreign object officers soon learned was a small baggie filled with cigarette tobacco and about a gram of weed. So this is what marijuana laws are pushing the world to. Butt stuffing.
Butt to mouth stuffing.
Butt to mouth stuffing.
Butt to mouth.
Lewis wasn't done. Oh no, the story doesn't end there. The following day, he punched a 60-year-old fellow inmate in the eye, sending him to the hospital because the man let out a fart that Lewis deemed disrespectful. As if there were respectful farts.
Will you read the title one more time?
Butt smuggling fart puncher.
So we were sitting on the couch and Steven goes, butt smuggling fart puncher. And I just kind of lost my mind, so I'm like, what the hell just happened?
So Lewis wasn't done. Saturday afternoon, jail employees saw that James M. Brown, not that James Brown, not the get on up like a sex machine, not that one. So he saw that James M. Brown, booked in jail Friday on meth-related charges, had a bloody eye and nose. Brown told jail personnel as he was being treated that Lewis had punched him twice in the face after Brown passed gas, which upset Lewis, who told Brown he was being disrespectful.
Do not fart in someone's vicinity if they have taken a baggie of weed out of their anus and put it into their mouth.
Man, he thought he was making fun of him. Maybe he's like, I could fart. You couldn't earlier.
Well, he could have. It would have just...
You couldn't because you had stuff up there.
Oh, and then he put it in his mouth.
Ah, it's just
you
wrong.
get diseases and yuck from that.
Hepatitis and some junk.
Can you give yourself hepatitis if you already have hepatitis?
I don't know if you already have it, but if you have
I don't think your
taken,
butt can have hepatitis and you not.
It's a possibility, I guess, if you take the poo and you put it in your mouth.
But if you have hepatitis poo, then you already have hepatitis.
That might be true.
Right?
Is that the case? I thought you could just get hepatitis.
I don't think it just resides in your colon.
It doesn't just live in there.
No.
And wait to be eaten by
No.
some unsuspecting villain.
I don't believe that's how it works. No. I think you have to have it to give it to someone.
There's a lot I don't know.
I mean, I could be wrong. I would just assume that if your butt had hepatitis, then the rest of you did as well.
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
We need Stephanie.
I don't know how things work. I'll tell you something interesting here in a second, though.
Oh, good.
Lewis now faces possession of marijuana, trafficking contraband, and battery felony charges in addition to attempted murder. I didn't read anything in there about him committing felonies against batteries, but if he did, then he should be tried and excavated. What? Executed.
No, we're just going to leave it tried and excavated.
Excavated. You should be excavated for your crimes.
Yes.
Let me go get my 400 excavator and I'll bring it down.
I really miss watching that show.
We're going to find the gold up on the moon.
I miss it a lot.
I say you could find life on Mars if you had Jack Hoffman and his 400 up there.
Oh,
He'd
really?
be digging around forever. He'd be like, found some life up here. I know it's down in this ancient waterfall. Gotta find the glory hole.
I don't think there's waterfalls on the moon.
There were.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about Mars.
Mars?
You gotta get to Mars first.
Oh.
There might have been. Who knows? I don't have those answers.
There was a rover on Mars.
You know what's amazing? You know what's really incredible?
Was?
That there's a rover on Mars. Like, there's a remote-controlled RC car on Mars driving around, drilling holes and digging stuff.
Driving around in my automobile.
That's on freaking Mars. That's a long way away.
Yeah.
That's a long way. And we're driving it around. We're like, do.
That's my favorite Sailor Scout.
We put
is
it up
Mars.
in space. Sailor Moon.
Wait, do your thing. Do your what?
Tasted my own feces. Should I worry? Don't worry, that didn't come. If you're not a video watcher, that did not come from the chat room as an actual question. It's a question from the internet.
Can I please read this?
You cannot get hepatitis from your own feces.
Can I please read
cool.
this?
That's good.
Can I?
Yeah, sure. Why
can
not?
Can I? I'm so embarrassed making this question. That's your first mistake. You can't grammar. I'm worried, and the internet is the only place I can anonymously ask. Never anonymous. Why can't I say anonymous?
Try.
I
You
nod.
just did. You succeeded.
Yesterday, I tasted my own feces. Don't ask why. Then I spat it out and brushed my teeth clean. I'll never do this again. That was in all caps. That's good. What are the dangers of such an action? Can I get hepatitis from this? Or is hepatitis a virus only contracted by eating feces?
Why would you eat the feces of an infected person?
Everybody in Germany would have hepatitis.
Why do you not eat? Why would you eat feces at all? This is terrible.
Oh, the main danger seems E. coli.
What?
This is just...
No.
Wait, did anybody respond? Ew.
Yeah, somebody responded about it.
Oh, like they were...
Yeah, you can't get. You can't.
They were
get
for real
hepatitis.
serious in their response.
Well, I mean, that guy might be for real questioning.
What?
He might have actually eaten poop and wants to know. Why would you taste it?
Yeah, it's impossible to infect yourself with a disease you do not have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it just grew in there.
So no, you don't have. We have to hope for the E. coli in order for Darwinism to work.
Some things you wonder, would it be better if you were just not there? Eating your poop.
Oh, this is. I
Just
should have. I think we
Yesterday,
need to move on
I
now.
tasted my own feces.
Don't ask why.
Is his name Lewis by any chance?
Lewis?
Is that posted Lewis? Anonymous guy borrowed the jail internet and was asking questions. I put a bag of marijuana in my mouth that was in my butt. And now
Will
I'm
I
curious.
die?
Will I die? Could you please tell me? Because I'm having some issues. Anyways, I think I'm ready to
I hope nobody was eating. Joel, this was not a food-friendly episode. Our bad.
You know what you guys need to do? I was thinking about this the other day because I was talking to a buddy of mine about porching. You remember that thing we used to do?
I didn't do it. I wasn't invited.
Nope. It's a man only
I don't
thing.
have a penis.
It's a men only thing. Men, I am going to encourage you now to go out there and find 2 of your bestest friends in the world.
They have to be dudes.
2 of them.
2 dudes.
You're going to take those friends you guys are going to get together on a weekly basis, and you're going to cook some food, and you're going to sit on the back porch and talk about life and such. I have to say that there was a time when I was porching every Tuesday, and it was the most fulfilling time as far as as time goes. It was the most fulfilling time of my life to cook. Like, we cooked sliders, we cooked mozones. Do you remember the mozones?
No.
Chili cheese fry calzones.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievably delicious.
Wait, you put fries inside of...
Yeah. We put fries, chili, jalapenos, and cheese inside pizza dough. We cooked
Was
all
the
that.
dough with the fries good?
Everything was amazing. Like
Wow.
you opened it, it was just hot, just boiling out of it. It's just chili and
I like French fries
amazingness.
on pretty much anything.
That was so good. So there's that. I mean, we made shrimp po' boys, big shrimp po' boys. We did everything, and I was thinking about today, and I just thought that it's an idea that should spread, And ladies could do it too. I think it's
Porching?
fair, yeah. But I think porching should spread. And if you guys are out there in your group of dudes, you should get together from time to time. And I view the new brotherhood that I'm in with my 2 buddies, my 2 bald friends.
Origibald.
It's kind of a porching deal, We
The
porch
Origibalds.
by getting together. Had a baby, it's a boy porches. It's important, And me and my other buddies that up in West Virginia, we did this with. Anytime a life event happens, like I bought a house, stuff like that.
A house boner.
I became a house boner. When a life event happens, you get together with those friends and you porch. Like when Lando got married, we porched in Wyoming. We got together and we sat around and we're like, holy crap, we're porching in Wyoming. It's really good. Those are things you should do. Anyway.
I don't have chick friends.
You need to get some. You don't need chick friends. You need 2 dude friends that don't want to hit on you.
Yeah.
You need to be that girl from Big
I
Bang
need to
Theory
I
where
need to
it's
have
just
married friends or gay friends that are still dudes.
You want the gay friends that still play video games and do stuff that
Yeah,
dudes do.
like just a dude that likes other dudes.
Because the minute you say I like video games in front of a dude, you're just like, ugh, can we just please be friends? Like, just stop.
There was an 18-year-old that hit on me at work today.
Really?
Like, I have to scan people's driver's license.
And he was 18?
Yeah, like it was the red on it. Like, well, I guess he's not even 18 if his license is red, right?
I don't know what it's about.
He was very young. Yeah, I mean, he was a cute kid, and it was just like, and then he like tried to pick me up, and I'm like, I am quite possibly twice your age.
You're not twice his age. That would be
But
some
if he was
fuzzy math. If he was
15,
15, then yeah. Isn't it amazing how that like 15, yeah, 18, I'm 15, 30, 18, 36.
Yeah, no.
Like halves.
That's way
go-
too big.
Halves go up there, man.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big difference.
I mean, I was flattered.
Well, yeah. I mean, you would be.
Yeah.
I'm always flattered when I think somebody's eyeballing me at the mall or something. You know, just to know that somebody thinks you're like, hey, that person thought I was attractive just then.
So that's because I look like I'm a teenager. Acting and
care.
looking are slightly different.
Yeah, yeah. No, you look like you don't look old because you eat raw food.
Thank you. Not tonight. I ate a raw tuna, and then
Oh gosh, there's she.
and
That
then
is so good.
and then I ate drunken noodles, and there are so many noodles, and I put them all in my belly, and I should have stopped with the tuna because I'm like, man,
so
I'm
good.
done, but I don't want to heat up drunken noodles because I won't eat them, and it's expensive, and these are really good, and I ate them all.
That tuna and rice just hit the spot. It's amazing. Let's do a WTF. Porch with your friends.
Yes.
WTF. A little late on it. Whoa. Okay, your turn.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah,
You
I
always
didn't steal
try to
it.
take it, yeah,
steal
and
it.
then
I wanted to, and I didn't.
Okay, do you remember the cabbage walking?
Oh, they were walking the cabbages.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well now it's crabs.
Now they're well, at least crabs are alive, right?
Well,
Oh no.
a Chinese restaurant. I'm not allowed to say Chinaman. I told somebody at work that. I'm like, Steven said I can't say Chinaman.
No, it's not the preferred nomenclature, dude.
No. A Chinese restaurant has been slammed after hiring teenage girls to walk live crabs on leashes to drum up trade. Have you ever tried to walk a crab?
I feel like they would walk sideways.
Tee.
Because that's what they do. Gosh, they're awful little creatures.
I hate them. They're
I want to hit them
awful.
with a hammer.
I have a video of no. Animal rights activists criticized the Pirate King restaurant in China for the stunt, which they said was cruel. There's actually a picture that you could share.
I'm putting it up there.
Yeah. The restaurant hired girls, and they are scantily clad, by the way, to walk crabs outside to promote the eatery's seafood range.
Wow, they are scantily clad.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
like,
if I
those
can show
are
this or not.
teenagers? I was kinda-
Well, they're scantily clad, but that's basically what every American teenager looks like now.
I feel like EGATS is gonna screen cap that and save it for later.
Walking the crabs. It's a euphemism. I like that.
The restaurant hired girls to walk crabs. Oh, I said that. The stunt was inspired by an artist who got the international headlines. I added the "the" with a project that involved photographing teenagers walking pet cabbages. Despite the negative criticism that circulated with the pictures on Chinese social media sites, restaurant manager Peng Mai said the PR stunt had been an overwhelming success. He said it was a lot of fun, and now everybody knows our name. And I don't care about the few people that complained that the crabs were suffering. What I can say is that they didn't suffer long, because after they were brought back to the restaurant, they had a quick wash and then went straight into the cooking pot.
Yes!
The more likely they just went straight to the cooking pot.
I love this
'Cause
guy.
it's China.
Because he's like, screw you guys. They're crabs. I'm about to eat them, you know? And I don't believe in any kind of, like, animal suffering. But I appreciate the guys like, I run a restaurant. Surprise, surprise. I'm putting the crabs in a pot. You know? Sells for you.
Seen better legs on a coffee table.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
They didn't look right. When your shorts don't like grasp your legs when
When
they
they
just kinda-
poof out?
They poof out.
Yeah.
And your legs look like sticks coming out of a pillow.
Sticks out of a pillow?
Yeah.
Stick pillow.
Pillowcase, maybe? I don't know. The generation younger than me are morally bankrupt and spoiled, unlike my generation, who is unfairly judged by the older generation.
That was funny.
That's awesome.
It took me a second to
That's-
get.
You know what? It's true, though. Every generation thinks the generation behind them is going to wreck everything. I
Yeah.
think we might be right this time, though.
Well, I mean, it's progressively getting crappier, so somebody's right.
You know, it depends on what perspective you've got. You know, is it getting crappier or is it getting better? Who knows? I, for one, think that music is getting worse. But then again, so did the people who grew up on Sinatra and Rolling Stones.
If
came
I
along.
was alive 60 years ago, I would not be able to listen to the music that I listen to now, and I really like my music. It just didn't exist because we didn't have synthesizers.
if I lived 60 years ago, I wouldn't have the internet to talk on, and I'd have to go out there and find somebody willing to hand me a microphone.
We could do that.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Dag nabbit smash.
At least it wasn't your phone.
Cleaning up after an elephant around here. Where's
Hey, I did the dishes and I took
You
out
did.
the trash and I made up your bed, so suck it.
Ashley did a lot of stuff today. I want the internet to publicly understand that Ashley did a lot
I did. I did it for the pat on the back specifically,
on the internet.
which is fine because it still gets done.
Every Tuesday, Ashley does some extra chores. So she can say,
Well, Stephanie
"I'm on
left
the
and she's
internet."
like, okay, so Steven and Stephanie have a king-size bed, which is phenomenal and fantastic, but it is a two-man job to make up the bed.
Yeah, it is.
Also, how long is that bed? Like 12 feet?
6.5 feet, 7 feet. I don't know.
Oh, crap. It's like
what's
12
the
feet.
dimensions of a king-size
like
bed?
12 feet by 12 feet. It's stupid.
It's not that big.
Or like 12 by 13.
I don't see. And you can you look up the size? 76 inches wide and 80 inches long. So
What's
it's
80
pretty,
inches?
Pretty much square. 6.5 feet. 6 feet 8 inches.
It's massive. But they have so many pillows that there's probably 2 feet left on the foot of the bed when I am done putting up pillows. So they've got, and
Yeah,
I don't know the
too
order.
many pillows.
I'm just like, he's going to know Stephanie didn't do this because I don't know the order of the pillows.
I don't know the order of the pillows. I just put
Really?
them up there. Well, I sort of do. I mean,
I
got
know the small tiny white one goes at the end, but that's it.
the Euroshams, which I didn't
What
know
the hell is
existed until I
that?
got married. I didn't know
What
what a
is a
Eurosham
Eurosham?
was. It's the big blue navy ones, like the square pillows.
There's
Those
3
are-
of them?
Yeah,
That's a Eurosham?
That's- I
Just thought it was
guess.
a freaking square pillow.
it's a Eurosham.
Okay.
Don't listen. You learn a lot once you get married. That's a Eurosham.
Who's going to teach me that? Jeff
Nobody.
doesn't know. I don't know.
Your house is gonna look like a bachelor pad.
Yes.
It's those. Then it's the regular like sleep on them pillows.
That
then
which
it's
he
those-
has 4 of.
Then it's those flowery.
Oh, wait, so the
ones.
blue ones go first?
The navy blue, then those, then the flowery ones, then the little white pillow at the end.
But you forgot.
The order of the pillows.
No, okay, so there's 4 square ones,
Yeah.
and then there's
There's 3 square ones.
shit. There are a lot of pillows, and it takes up his entire bed to make. I'm just like, who wants to do this? When they want me to make up my bed while I'm here, so I'm like, okay, they're letting me stay rent free. I'm gonna make up my bed.
Yeah, and then we're not making up our bed. So,
Well, no, that wasn't it. So my bed, I stuffed all the decorative pillows in the floor, like out of the way, so nobody could see them because I don't use them. But I'm not putting them on the bed and taking them off every night because that just seems.
but why not?
It's just. I don't understand.
Requirement.
I don't understand. So I kick. Like, before I get up, I kick my feet out and spread my hand out like a starfish. And then I scooch over to the side and fold it down and, like, crawl out. And then I just, like, tug it to one side. I'm like, ta-da! My bed is made!
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's how I make up my bed. It takes 3 seconds.
That's amazing.
Yes.
The starfish method.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's
I
how I
can't do
make
that
up
on
my
my bed
bed.
because it's too big.
And
And yes, we do have too many pillows. And I feel sometimes like, you remember the movie House Guest with Sinbad? And he gets to the people's house and there's like 1,000 pillows. He's like, look at all these pillows. This is wonderful. And then he's getting ready to leave. He's like, I hate these pillows. Nobody needs this many pillows. Stupid pillow. Too many pillows on bed. Nobody needs these. He gets
No,
all upset and he's
it's
throwing
ridiculous.
them around.
Yeah.
Decorative pillows serve no purpose.
They've got like 5 pillows on their couch. They've got 26 on their bed. They've got 34 on my bed.
Those numbers seem to be inflated. I don't know if that's entirely
just slightly.
accurate.
The cat bed has like many cat pillows.
So yeah, we could probably ship them all to some third world country, and they would split them between 5 people, and everyone would get a tuft of
Like
cotton.
6 families.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. We are America. There's too many. There are too many pillows on the bed.
Yes.
I have too many pillows on my bed. It takes too long to make it up. First world problem. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight on the show. This has been fantastic. We have loved it. We have loved every moment that we spend with you. And what?
Can that please be?
Starfish have gonads?
Can that be the show title?
Yeah, put it up there. Starfish have gonads. Because that's what people say.
And show title.
So, oh my God.
I don't even remember what he was saying.
I don't know where I'm at anymore. We don't have any mail from you because you all suck and don't want to participate
Boo!
on the off season. Off season being the time between Tuesday at 10 and Tuesday at 8.
Also, if you have an address and you would like me to send things,
Ashley just doesn't even care if you donate anymore. She just wants to send you stuff.
Give me money and I'll send you something.
So yeah, if you do want to donate, you can go to our Patreon page at patreon.com/HNH show. You can donate on a monthly basis and get some rewards, or you can just donate once out of the gate and just make us feel better and help us pay our bills for a month or whatever. That would all be awesome. We appreciate every little bit of your donations, and it would help get me by until my tax money comes back.
And we were going to get a camera.
Oh yeah, we need to get a camera.
We want to buy a camera.
I might have to rent one or borrow one from somebody. Surely there's
Rent a
somebody
camera.
nearby that I can, like, rent a center or something. Don't they rent everything?
Why wouldn't you? No, we're just going to buy a
I
camera.
don't want to buy
gonna
you
buy
know,
a
cameras
camera.
cost like $500. I need to get a car.
We're going to... Okay.
No, we'll
I-
borrow a camera. Somebody has one.
We need a camera.
We can take Stephanie's.
No, because it'll overheat.
No, but we don't need. We're just not going to run it for 30 minutes.
What do we need the camera for?
We need a camera,
We need a camera!
but we'll borrow one. It'll be fine. There's plenty of people out there with video cameras.
Visit us every Tuesday where we talk about life events such as house boners, back porch with friends. Every Tuesday.
I don't even know how to finish this show anymore.
Sorry.
This is
In
great.
summary, give us money and hang out with us and tell your friends.
That's right. Tell your friends every Tuesday. You talk about life events such as house boners, back porch with friends. Every Tuesday. At 8 p.m.
It looks like H&H TV.
It's so great. It's so great. Okay. All right. So yeah, send us money. Patreon.com/HNH show. You can also send us your questions, your comments, your feedback, your hate mail, everything to hnhshow@gmail.com. If you want to correct us, if we do some things like say that hepatitis comes from your own poop, then you can text us and tell us no, that's not the case. Download a show on iTunes or wherever finer podcasts are collected and delivered to you. You can also call us on Skype at HNH Live and leave us a voicemail, which we can play back on the show.
Leave us a voicemail or I'll be sad.
There you go. Look, you just made Ashley sad. Look at that face. Look
I
at that
can't maintain.
face.
I can't maintain.
Follow us on Twitter. I'm Steve H&H, and Ashley is not on it. And the show is an H&H show. It's funny. You're like, I give everybody my cell phone number, but
that's
I'm not
different.
getting on Twitter. Twitter's where the government feeds you.
No, I don't care about that. I just hate, like, it's just, no. Like, I mean, I like to read it. I just don't have anything to tweet. I painted my toenail. It's all going to be political if I tweet.
Oh, yeah.
It'll all be political.
I would unfollow you immediately.
Yeah.
I'm about to unfollow you on Facebook. But you're the
Stephanie
only
and
person.
Steven are buttholes. They're just hardcore buttholes.
I just like to live in my little bubble where nothing bad happens. Like, that's such a happy place to be.
buttholes.
Such an unrealistic,
butthole
wonderful
fart
place to
punching
be.
holes.
Also, join our group on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/H&H show. My head just... Hold on, that one's getting shown up too.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Eric, that's...
Where does he do this stuff? So I'm sorry for the visual cues all over the place, but Eric just put us in a hole.
They've probably hung up by now anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
How many of you actually listen to the show Ender?
Yeah, I would like to know. Because I listen to every show in there because there's stuff that goes on.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm responsible for this show in there. Holy crap, that is so funny.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Yeah, we win Meme of the Day award because that's great. I love it. I love it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a blast. And we're going to leave you with these words of wisdom from a French proverb. Because the French have proverbs too.
Yes.
A lie travels round the world while truth is putting her boots on. That's a true statement. You know? I mean, not a literal one, because truth can't put boots on. But it's a good statement.
This is literally the truth. It's literally I'm gonna literally punch you in the effing face if you say literally one more literal time.
You know, they were actually, I don't know if this is rumor, because Truth is putting his boots on, and I caught this rumor around the world here a minute ago, that literally they were working on changing it in the dictionary to mean with great emphasis.
No.
Or something like that, which is not what that means.
No.
Because if you do that, you lose the word that means what literally means, don't you?
Yeah, because what else?
There's
what
no
is
other
another
word.
synonym for literally?
Because you'd almost have to change, like, figuratively to mean something else as well, because there would be no opposite of figuratively.
There would be no, yeah.
Because there's figurative or literal. And if you were to say this literally just means with great emphasis, or to give you great emphasis, then it no longer
I literally
means...
think that's the dumbest thing on the planet.
I think you'd have to say, I think that is literally the dumbest thing on the planet.
I literally think.
Because if you literally think, I don't even know what that would equate to.
As opposed
I am
to...
literally thinking right now. Whoa, watch out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time right here on the Literally Show. That is literally
we'll literally
going
see
off
you.
the air. So, next time on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
Bye.
My name is Jordy LaRay Charles.
My name is Jordan.